Today, I'm going to explain an American action thriller film called The Wrath of Becky from 2023. Ted and Alice meet Becky for the first time. They meet Diego, the dog she had just adopted. She had to impress her whack job parents. She pretended to want to go to school and go to church with a youth group. They love her. Alice tucks her and she calls her mom, and she is surprised Becky thinks about jumping out the window. It is 2 years past when 4 neo-Nazis invaded her house and killed her father and Becky won. They were looking for a key, but then she killed them all. She is 16 now. She has run away from 3 foster homes. She lives with Elena Khan. She doesn't know much about her, except she is old and picks up hitchhikers. She doesn't sleep at night. She stays up thinking about what happened. They say what they're grateful for. Becky is grateful. She gets paid today. She goes to work and is harassed by an annoying customer. She wishes she could have killed him. She waits for the time and quickly clocks off. They play Scrabble. She finds out Elena had 4 brothers, only one is alive, the jackass. She also finds out that Elena ran away from home at 15. They hear about a nobleman on the radio. Anthony, DJ, and Scene go to eat at the restaurant Becky works at. They are waiting for a guy named Daryl to show up. She imagines killing the people that piss her off, but she did something this time. She clocks off and goes home. They decide to follow her. Anthony wants to kill her for doing it on purpose. Becky hears glass breaking. She goes downstairs and finds nothing. She is Cho. She tells Diego to attack, but DJ hits the dog. They hold her at gunpoint. Elena tells them to leave, but they kill her. She rushes them, but hits her head. She wakes up in the morning. She looks for Diego. The guys go home. Anthony tells Scene not to stress and that if he hears them talk about it, he will kill them. DJ asks him why he invited Scene because he is weak. She looks through Elena's stuff and explains that everyone she loved was taken from her when cancer took her mom. The Nazis took her dad, and Elena is gone. She decided to find her dog and kill the guys who took Elena. She gets ready for the trip. She suits up. She remembered them mentioning Daryl. There were only 2 Daryls in town. She finds Derry Sr. She believes number 2 is the one. The guys pray for a good meal and protection for the rally. Twig cooked the food for them, and they talk about femoids. Twig explains that all women just want men for money or power. Daryl is known as the nobleman. He finds Diego, and they pretend it is theirs and get hurt by another dog. Becky spies on them. Scene leaves to go vomit. Becky sneaks into the house and finds out that they are planning an attack at the rally, killing Senator Hernandez. Daryl takes Scene for a talk and shows him the number of people they have. Becky listens to Daryl, explains that after the war, he got to a guy's house that had killed about 15 of their soldiers. He wasn't home, but his wife was. He had his way with her, and shots were fired. Tootsie was shot. They hid in the house, waiting for backup, but Tootsie kept screaming in pain. He put his hands over his face and squeezed until he stopped breathing. They never told people. He tells them they can't have weak links. Scene lies about them having a flat tire. That's why they came in late. She found the spreadsheet of all the people in the rally and decided to kill a bunch of them. She goes to their barn and finds weapons. They hear the doorbell. Daryl goes and finds a phone that belongs to someone called Becky. They explain that they stole the dog from Becky. Daryl wants them to give her back. The dog, Anthony, goes to do it. Anthony goes outside to find her. She tells him to follow her. He explains that he isn't allowed to shoot her because the guys will ask questions. He falls into her trap, and she decides not to shoot him, but to use a grenade. The guys jam out to a banjo and patriotic music. Becky knocks on the door again. They open the door. The grenade in Anthony's mouth explodes. He is dead. They find out that Anthony is dead. Scene finds out they were going to kill people at the rally. He tries to leave, but Daryl kills him. Becky calls to taunt them and tells them he can't kill her dog or her because she has his thumb drive. Twig goes out to look for her. She shoots him with an arrow. They pull the arrow out. Twig rushes off to kill Becky. Becky runs away to the barn. Daryl tells DG to stop Twig from killing her and get her alive. DG drives off. Becky smokes a twig. He crawls out and begs to live because he has a son. His name is Adolf. She kills him. She is sleep-darted. She wakes up tied to a chair. He found the key with coordinates on it. She meets Daryl Sr. again. She is the mastermind of the nobleman. She wants to know where the thumb drive is. She says that she is going to let Daryl have his way with her if she doesn't say where it is. She spits on Daryl Sr. They take out the dog and start torturing it. She tells them to stop. She says that once she kills them, if they promise to go to hell, she will tell them where it is. She gets out of the rope and sprays Daryl. She throws a knife at Daryl Sr. Becky runs off. Daryl chases her. He steps into a bear trap. He steps into another. His head falls into one. She takes back the key. 24 hours later, Kate Montana of the CIA meets with her. She explains that she took out a terrorist organization on her own. She asks if Becky wants to join the CIA. She agrees. She is going to tell her what the key does. DJ is pulled over by the police. He takes out a gun. It is Becky. She blows up the car. Subscribe for more videos like this, turn on notifications, and leave a like to help the channel out.